What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. We are reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15, Episode 8. Yeah, I think it's 8. So we are here. We are halfway through the season, according to Ru. Well, let me rewind. We start this episode off. Y'all know they always got to talk about what happened in the previous episode and the people that got, or person that got eliminated. Now, honestly, the person that got eliminated was Robin, and people ain't really have a whole lot to say. I mean, was Aura, not Robin, Aura. And people didn't really have a whole lot to say, but about Aura, you know, it was like, oh, sorry, she's leaving, yeah. But really the conversation really kind of was around Lucy feeling like she had won and feeling like or am I, you know what, I'm so far behind, I might be getting it mixed up. Anyway, it was about Mistress. Again, people feel like Mistress is being a little bit of a bully or whatever the situation is, and Lucy feeling like she should have won, or at least been in the top, you know, feeling like she was kind of overlooked or whatever. Not really too much there. Anyway, so we get into the episode, and it is a lip sync palooza. We are halfway through the season, and Ru says, listen, there are some of you that I have not seen lip sync yet, and so now it is time for me to see. And at the end of the episode, last man standing is going to be the last man going home, or in this case, Queen going home. So everybody gets dressed up, you know, and in something that they're going to be cool lip syncing in, you know, as the day goes on. I'm sure this was a long day for everybody. So the pit crew comes out. Everybody's name is on a little ball, like the old, you know, bingo days where you turn the thing, and then whoever's name came out, they got to pick their opponent, but the opponent got to pick the song. Now the list of songs that they had to choose from were "Boys Don't Cry" by Anita, "Don't Go Yet" by Camila Cabello. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Do You Wanna Touch Me by Joan Jett. I'm in Love with a Monster. Lord, I can't read my own handwriting. By Fifth Harmony. It's All Coming Back to Me Now by Celine Dion. Ooh, one of my favorite songs. Tell It to My Heart by Taylor Dame, another one of my favorite songs. And The Right Stuff by Vanessa Williams. You guessed it, another one of my favorite songs. Now, the first person's name who came out of the little bucket was Malaysia. Now, Malaysia had a chance to choose. Here is what I found to be very silly. What I found to be very silly was Malaysia was like, I don't know who to pick, I don't know who to pick, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. Now, understandably, you don't want to go for the strongest person in the room. The strongest person in the room, people had pretty much identified with Sasha and Anitra, right? And so I get it. Stay away from Sasha and Anitra. Okay, fine. But the weakest person in the room was clearly Spice. We come to find out Spice didn't even know the words to the song, and that wasn't a secret that Spice didn't know the words to the songs, because the other girls knew that Spice didn't know the words to the song. So, girl, why wasn't Spice your first choice? That is exact. Now, if she messed around and beat me, that'd have been another conversation. But out of everybody on that stage, I don't understand why Spice wasn't your first choice, but it wasn't. She went for Marsha. Now, I don't understand why you went for Marsha, because in the talent show competition, Marsha showed that she was a performer. She could dance. I didn't understand why you went for Marsha, but either way, Marsha chose the song "Boys Don't Cry" by Anita, and she beat you. She beat Malaysia, and I thought it was pretty accurate. You know, it wasn't. I thought it was pretty accurate. You know that Marsha won. And then, of course, Marsha felt some kind of way because she was like, girl, why you choose me? You chose me because you thought you could beat me. Like, that's what that was. Because, I mean, when you the first one out the gate, clearly you chose the person you thought you could beat. Next, we have Lucy. Lucy chose Spice. Spice chose the Joan Jett song that she didn't know the words to. Lucy easily defeated Spice. I mean, Spice was doing all kinds of stuff on that stage that was just like, girl, what are you doing? You didn't know the words, which was already a no-no. Already a no-no that you didn't really know the words. So Lucy goes, and what happens is everybody, you know, as they win, they get to go to the lounge and wait. They don't know who win. They can watch the performance, but they don't know who wins until the person comes into the untucked lounge. So Lucy comes in, and of course her and Marsha are like, yay, 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 me. They know they're safe for another week, honey. And that's the best, I'm sure that's the best feeling. So then we have Lux and we have Selena. Selena chose Taylor Dayne, Tell It To My Heart. I feel like both of them did a good job. I do feel like both of them did a good job. I think this was one of the better lip syncs, but I can understand why Selena won. And Lux was in her feelings because Lux didn't agree. And Lux was like, I'm gagged a little bit, somewhat gagged, that it wasn't me. And so she, I mean, you talk about resting bitch face, baby. It is written all over her face that she did not agree. But I think she did a good job. I just think that Selena was emoting more. She was giving more emotion, more feeling. I just feel like she was giving more with her performance. I think Mistress Selena gave two very good examples of lip syncing doesn't always have to be theatrical and jumps and twists and turns and dips and drips. I've always said that about Latrice Royale, who's probably one of my favorite of all of RuPaul to watch her lip sync because of the way she emotes, the way she brings through the emotion and what she's given. She don't have to give you all the that she can, but she doesn't have to give you all the theatrics every single time, but you feel it. Like, I will never forget, I literally started crying. I don't remember what lip sync it was. I'm sure somebody's gonna put it in the comments. One of her lip sync, I literally was in tears. And she never moved. She never, when I say move, she never walked the stage. She stood right in and she just emoted. She just gave us so much emotion. So anyway, there was that. Next up, we had Mistress. And it was funny because Mistress was like, hey, I want to do, I'm sorry. Oh, child. I want to do It's All Coming Back to Me Now. Wait a minute. I take that back. I take that back. Lord, I wrote the wrong thing. Lux and Selena did It's All Coming Back to Me Now. My bad. Mistress and Jax did Tell It To My Heart. My bad, y'all. My bad. I wrote the wrong thing in my notes. But I felt like Mistress said, I want Taylor Dayne. Who will I choose that's going to possibly that's going to pick Taylor Dayne? And so she picks Jax, and Jax actually chose Taylor Dayne. Now, that's to be fair, at this point, there was only about 3 or 4 songs to choose from, but still, that was pretty stealthy for her to, again, I don't know if it's based on any prior conversations or whatever, but that was pretty stealthy that she, was able to pull that out. So, again, Mistress gave us a lot of feeling, a lot of emotion, and Jax was doing backflips and splits and dips and turns, but the judges loved what Mistress bought, and Mistress wins. Now, what was interesting is when Mistress went into the Untucked room, everybody was shocked to see her, which again tells me that you guys have gotten so used to seeing all the theatrics and the spins and dips and flips and pips that you guys don't realize that you can give a great performance without. Now, don't get me wrong, Mistress gave us a split and Mistress got down on the ground, but she was doing a lot of emoting. She was giving a lot of emotion. And again, I just feel like we underestimate, when I say we, not me, because like I told you, but I feel like a lot of people underestimate because they're so used to getting all of the theatrics at this point. And the girls let Mistress know that they didn't think she won, which immediately caused Mistress to have an attitude and go after them. And she was like, well, girl, I didn't think you was all that either, and I didn't think you did this, and I didn't think you did that. And I don't blame her. I mean, mean, you win, you come backstage, and the first thing out of people's mouth is, "Oh, I didn't think you were going to win. Oh my goodness, I can't believe you won." I would have an attitude too, and I would feel some kind of way too. I would be in my feelings too. On that one, I'm with you on that one, Miss Mistress. She had a reveal and all kinds of stuff. Then we have Anitra and Sasha, which is the lip sync that everybody was sort of anticipating. I wrote 3 stars next to this because this was a great, great, great lip sync. It was the best one of the night. I'm in love with a monster. Listen, it was the best one of the night, but Sasha commanded that stage from the word go. She commanded that stage, okay? And I was here for all of it. I was here for all of it. And it was probably, like I said, the best lip sync of the night. Sasha wins. So now we have to go to the losers, okay? So all the winners are in backstage, untucked, relaxing, baby, because they know they done made it through another week. So Malaysia picks the next name, and this time she goes after Spice, who she should have went after the first time. They did Don't Go Yet, and I wrote in my notes, didn't know the words. So maybe on the first one she did decent, but definitely by the second one she did not know the damn words. And she kept turning her back to the judges, which is a clear indication that you don't know the words. Y'all telling yourself every time when y'all keep turning y'all back and y'all don't let the judges see y'all lips. So I feel like Malaysia won just off the fact that she knew the damn words, child. Jax and Anitra and Lux, they had a 3-way. And what Ruth said was, okay, well, the person whose name comes out of the little barrel or whatever will get to pick which person they're just going to automatically send to the back. No, I'm sorry. Damn. I keep messing myself up. It was Jax, Anitra, and Lux. Lux won. They did The Right Stuff by Vanessa Williams. Lux won. Then it was the 3-way where it was Anitra, Spice, and Jax. So Anitra chose to let Spice go to the back, which I didn't know why, but I'm sure that was all about who she had a personal relationship with. She probably had more of a relationship with Spice over Jax, because I didn't understand that one, but okay. So Anitra and Jax got a chance to lip sync to Finally by CeCe Peniston, which is one of my favorite songs. Love CeCe Peniston. And what ended up happening was Anitra, I'm sure Anitra was tired by this point. I'm sure Jax was tired by this point, because Jax had been doing backflips and dips and whips and trips the whole day. But they gave it the best they had, baby, and ultimately Anitra wins. And Jax gets sent home. Who would have thought that Jax, of all people, would have gotten sent home on a lip sync of Palooza? But I will also say that Jax had also been in the bottom 2 weeks in a row. So the odds against her, and I told you guys, I feel like the judges just didn't like Jax. There were times where I feel like her critiques were a lot more, were stronger than I feel like they should have been or needed to be. So I don't know. I don't know, but anyway, that is where we are, you guys. We're getting caught up. I know we're way behind. I still have 2 more episodes to give y'all, but we'll be caught up by the end of the week. We'll be caught up by Friday's episode, okay? All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.